Alright.
Alright.
Okay.
Welcome to another episode of Big and Stupid Game Reviews. I'm Stupid J.
Big Mike.
And today, we're going to review something. Oh, a video game. Nice.
It's Prototype 2.
Cool.
It's a game that we played.
Yes. Feels good to, like, review video games again.
Yes.
It's been a while.
Yes, it has.
It's been a while. Gotta get back on track
Yeah.
with Prototype 2.
Unfortunately, we had to play Prototype 2.
Ah, it wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't that bad.
Alright.
I had plenty of problems with it.
Well, it's a video game. Of course you have problems with it.
No. They got another one coming up that I didn't have any problems with.
Okay. Alright. So, first of all, sequel to the
Yes.
first game. And the first game had a real good formula when it came to free roaming and sandbox the way a sandbox should be.
Yep.
And they really kept to that formula to make it. Again, when it comes to sandboxes, no one does it better than these guys in Volition, the Saints Row guys.
I know who Volition is.
Okay, you looked at me confused.
No, I was just wondering why you would say that nobody does it better than these guys.
Well, because Rockstar always takes the crown that we're the best at open world, and it's like, it's not really open world if you make me do things that I don't want to do.
Yeah.
You know.
Anyway.
But still.
Yeah, we're not talking about Rockstar games.
No,
'cause
fuck Rockstar
neither of
games.
us like them.
No. But we're going to have to play one soon.
What?
Max Payne 3.
Oh, fuck, I don't want to play Max Payne 3.
I don't want to play it either. Okay.
Okay,
So,
let's talk about Prototype 2.
controls are better this time.
Controls are great.
Are a lot better.
Yes, they are.
The leveling up system, much better.
Whatever.
I like the new... You got a lot more options. I think I got more in depth with it, though, than you did. You stuck to the story. I did a lot of the side stuff. Actually, I did all the side stuff.
Well, no, I spent most of my time, like I spent most of my time in Prototype, the first one, just running around.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't give a fuck less about the story or anything else in this game. I love the free roam.
Yeah. But the story's not bad. It's fine. Voice actors are better. I liked Heller more than Mercer. I enjoyed it. You know, but for me, it did what it was supposed to do. Controls worked. It looked good. It played good. Thus, and it was fun. And it was the way an open world should be. And when it came to all that, I enjoy it.
Okay.
That's all my likes.
Yeah, my like is, it's fun. There's no denying that the game is fun. There's nothing not fun about running up a skyscraper and then jumping off of it down to a different building, stopping, grabbing a dude who for some reason is on the roof of a skyscraper. There's dudes on the roofs of every size skyscraper. Grab them, eat them, jump off as just like, some random guy, jump off the thing, kill some, once you get that black hole thing, that's pretty early in the game. You win. You get the black hole attack, black hole. I literally didn't have to use any other thing except for that black hole thing. You level that thing up and it's like, smoosh, and then everything smashes in, and it's like, none of the fights were a problem after that.
Yeah, well, that's why I use the bio bomb a lot too.
Yeah. I used nothing but the black hole.
Well, it's the same thing with the tendrils grabbing everything and bringing them in. Except for the bio bomb, you do it to a person, and then you can put that person anywhere you want.
Oh.
So you could grab one and throw them into a crowd, and right there is where it will concentrate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Anyway. Well, let's not disappoint your fans.
Yes.
Give us your haterade, Mike.
All right. Well, here's the problem with Prototype. They go out of their way to make this Heller guy. Ugh. First of all, this may as well just be Prototype 1, the director's cut. It's in the same city, the same, those same things that detect the virus are all over the place. The same soldiers, the same mission structures, everything's the same. If you like Prototype 1, great. Okay, but here's what it didn't do. I'm a big fan of the Infamous series. What Infamous does is it gives you other characters, like actually likable characters, and if you do Cole McGrath the good way, he's actually likable too.
Okay.
I compare it because they both came out about the same time, and they're both open world, you know, whatever. So you can actually make Infamous be a good guy superhero game. In this, they give Heller this backstory where Alex Mercer killed his family. He wants revenge on Alex Mercer. He's a good guy. He teams up with a priest, but he swears every other word. Like, he's not likable as a character. And then every time you go after bad guys, there's 30 civilians laying around. Anytime you need health, what do? You grab a civilian and you kill them. They're trying to make this character likable. It's impossible. In this game, it's impossible to make a likable character. I wish they would have just done like in the first one. You said you like Heller. They can't try to make a likable character in a prototype game. Alex Mercer was great for the first prototype because that's all he was. He was just a douchebag who killed people. Because in this system, with that black hole and the biobomb and whatever else you're going to do, the civilians are all over the place. The city, that's another good thing. The city's really alive. There are people all over the place.
Yeah.
Which is great until, you know, you're trying to be a good guy and you're just killing 30 civilians horribly by ripping them in half.
Well, I guess their whole thing, though, would be like, if you really want to be a great good guy, you could just choose not to do that.
But
just grab the soldier and just consume him individually.
Yeah, but even then, I mean, when you're in a big melee and there's like, you know, 30 guys attacking you, even if you're just using those claws, you're still killing civilians left and right. Because I was trying not to kill civilians, can't do it.
I just escaped all the time. Just quicker.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where if they would have just said, this guy's a dick.
Yeah.
Go do what you have to do. It would have been fine. Yeah. But instead they tried to make this guy with a tragic backstory and all that stuff.
He was just revenge fueled. He was one track minded. Bam, I gotta get revenge. And anyone who was in my way was gonna get fucked.
Yeah, but again, don't try to make him likable then. Yeah. That's all. And you know, and there were no like the father guy couldn't give a crap less about him. You know, I need a character that I can embrace in a game. But this one had none.
Yeah. I'm glad you mentioned how alive the city is, because that brought up a point that I totally forgot to already say what I liked about it. For as much that goes on the screen at any given time, is that strong?
Yeah.
What?
Trying to kill me.
I'm drinking it. And I
but you put all sorts of shit in it.
No. This time I actually don't have that much creamer or sugar.
All right.
You want me to Mexican?
No. Just keep going with what you were going. I just wasn't expecting.
I mean, for everything that's going on, especially when you're fighting or like when you steal a helicopter, or there's like tons of shit going on. I never had a single slowdown.
No.
Or glitch. Yeah. That was amazingly impressive. And the other thing, load screens. Where were they?
Yeah.
That really shot with a lot of these going into bases, going into underground laboratories, a lot of in and out stuff where you would have a load screen. Nothing. The only time you really got it is if you chose to fast travel. But I'm glad they put fast travel in there. It's nice to have that choice. But dude, when it's so fun to run the fuck around, you don't even give a shit.
Like I said, what
I used it once and that was for that tutorial.
What I spend time with in the prototype games is just running around because
it's so good.
It's just, you know, every once in a while, like, I don't know, the one thing that bugs me for I don't know what reason, but when he does the glide, why is he gliding? Because blood's shooting out of his arms and legs?
I don't think it's supposed to be blood. I just think that's just his power.
Yeah, but it, like, there's no reason for it to happen. I don't know.
That's just their...
And also, if Mercer and Heller can make the clothing that they wear, what are they thinking with the outfits? What is that? Who wears a collar up to here?
Heller does.
Heller that's the stupidest looking character I've ever seen.
This goes back to so many games and so many developers. They're trying to get as many people to like their product as much as humanly possible, so they put out their characters to what they think, what everyone else thinks is cool.
Yeah.
a 14-year-old kid picks up this game, sees Heller with that high collar, or he sees Mercer with his hood down, he's like, that is cool. You and me as adults were like, yeah, that was cool in the 90s.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
just,
what I said. Well, actually, I said that to my wife when I started playing. I was like, where did they get their clothing from? 1994?
You know, a lot of games do this. We can go on and on about how many games do that.
Well, I ended up spending a this is so dumb, but I spent a lot of time looking around at the people in the crowds. Oh, I would rather be this guy than Heller. Kill. You know, just, and again, if you want to look like something else, if you need health, you're just killing some dude on the street. And, you know, that's the whole story behind the guy. Oh, Mercer killed his family. Well, now, how many families have you killed? So I guess that's their formula for infinite amount of sequels.
Yeah, well.
Oh, Heller killed my family. Revenge.
Well, again, when I play this is a step up. It's in the right direction, but they're not to where this series needs to be yet. And I really hope that I really want there to be a Prototype 3, and I really want it to like really push the boundaries with story, plot, because that's really where it suffered.
Yeah.
Is story, plot. The CG sequences all look awesome. I love the Frank Miller style, the black and white with just the splashes of red. I mean, they all look great. Again, voice actors were better. You know, it has so much potential to be a badass open world, kick-ass game.
I can see the tagline for it now. Prototype 3. This one's as good as Infamous 1.
But I mean, controls were good. You know, everything works the way it's supposed to work. The boss fights were fun. The mini boss fights were fun. I don't understand why I fought the Super Goliath thing 3 times in the game, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, even the Mercer fight at the end was a good fight. You know, they took away a lot of the. God damn it! Stupid push X, push Y.
The QuickTime
events.
Yeah.
They took away a lot of them. Now it's just simple. You know, tap X to do this, you know, so it's a lot easier and simpler to get through. So, another thing I like too is, I haven't played this on PS3, so I don't know, but I know on Xbox, they're giving away free Avatar Awards on certain dates for playing the game.
Okay.
They have events which are lined up in certain weeks, and you have to meet certain qualifications, and when you do, they unlock extra skins for Heller, so you don't have to keep looking like that.
Oh, okay.
You know, you get extra skins, extra abilities you can unlock and level up. So there's a reason to keep playing the game too if you want. Plus, a Game Plus mode.
Like I said, I'm gonna keep playing it, but it's one of those things. I'm so high and low on it. Somebody asked me the other day. Apparently, having a moderately rated internet, you know, video game review show makes me the expert for everybody. So
were you at Plug and Play?
I was at Plug and Play, 2605 Kutztown Road, Reading, PA.
Wow, that sounds like a good place. Anyway,
it is a great place. So I was at Plug and Play, and somebody asked me, they're like, "Oh, how's Prototype 2?" I was like, "It's so hard," because he's like, "Well, give me out of 10 stars." I was like, it depends on what mood I'm in. If I'm in the mood to just run around and play a crazy murder game, it's an 8. It's fantastic. If I want to play a video game where I'm involved in the story, it's a 2. It's awful.
Yeah.
So he's like, well, average it out. It's a 5. But even then, it's not an average game. It's either a horrible game or it's a fantastic game, and that's myself personally.
Yeah.
So I can't even rate it. If you like the first one, it's great.
So is that going to be your recommendation?
My recommendation is, if you like the first one, it's definitely better than the first one. But you're not getting enough extra that if you hated the first one, you're not going to like this one. Because it's not that much. Like, it doesn't take it to a higher level. It's better than the first one. So if you were meh on the first one, try it, because it is better.
Well, that's the recommendation I'm going to be giving as well. When I was at the National Hunters Convention this past weekend, I was talking to Addy of Claymore. Claymore Studios makes all these awesome sculptures, and he's like, "Oh, I've really wanted to play Prototype 2. Have you played it yet?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're just about to review it." He goes, "What do you recommend?" And I flat out said, did you play one? He goes, no. I said, play one. It's cheaper. And then if you like it, then definitely get it.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, then you're not out so much money.
That's exactly.
I paid for the Black Watch edition, $80. You know, and to me, but it came with an art book, and I love art books, and I love that stuff. So for me, it was worth it. Okay. And again, Game Plus mode, new events every week, free avatar awards constantly. So there's a lot of replay value for me on a personal level. So do I recommend it? Definitely, if you were a fan of the first, stick with it. If you're new to the series, get one used, see how you like it. If you think the controls are a little clunky or it's a little weird, but you have like faith in it, then definitely play 2 because 2 is smooth.
2 is a lot better.
2 is smooth, and it's just amazing the way you can get around.
It just doesn't add enough for me to say, go out and buy it.
Yeah, but I mean, good saving system, no load screens, just a lot of good controls, looks good, plays good. I mean, there's nothing more I can ask, in a video game.
Yep.
So
that's it.
Awesome. So
subscribe to our channel.
Yes. Check out WYD Gaming while you're at it. And also, of course, like us on Facebook. And subscribe to this.
Yes.
Like and favorite this shit, apparently. is the right way to say things. So, cool.
Yep.
Adios.
See you soon, because we're doing another one.
You are?
Yeah.